Hello everyone, I'm Sayya or Sayya for short. In this video, I'll be demonstrating my item filter and some basic ways of editing filters in Filtration, a robust visual filter editing program developed by Adam YCX. When designing my filter, my primary goal has been to preserve the existing color scheme as much as possible. Because of this, text color is rarely changed. Instead, I make use of borders, font size, and adjusting alpha values, transparency, to draw the appropriate amount of attention to items. In general, the filter will enlarge and highlight things you want, leave things you might want unchanged, shrink and sometimes dim things you probably don't want, and hide things you definitely don't want entirely. Each of these is easily modified with 1 or 2 clicks in Filtration, as I'll show a little later on. Filtration can be used to develop a new filter or easily edit an existing filter. Simply add a block, specify the conditions you want to apply, and choose how you want that block to display. Sections can be used to easily organize related blocks or navigate an existing filter. The block group browser can be used to quickly toggle blocks to be hidden or shown. Note that unchecking a block in the block group browser does not remove that block from the script, leaving the relevant items unchanged. Instead, it switches show to hide, so be very careful when unselecting blocks in an existing filter. Colors can be changed on an individual block level, or, if compatible with the filter you're using, you can apply a theme. This allows you to keep related items grouped with a single change instead of having to edit every block. At the moment, the only filters that I know of that completely support blocks, sections, and themes are mine and Antony's. Several other popular filters do support blocks and sections and will likely add theme support in the near future. Now that you have an idea of how to edit an existing filter to match your particular preferences, I'll explain in more detail what my filter does. Currency is split into 3 tiers. Common currency, such as scrolls, alts, and whetstones, are left unchanged. Uncommon currency, like fusings, chaos, and regals, are slightly enlarged and have a currency-colored border. Rare currency, such as exalts and albino roa feathers, are substantially enlarged and have a unique colored border as well as an alert sound. Flasks are slightly more complicated. Utility flasks and flasks with greater than or equal to 10 quality are always displayed with a purple border. Life and mana flasks are displayed with slightly different colored borders if they're close to the level of the zone you're in, otherwise they're hidden entirely. Divine and Eternal flasks are always displayed, though at higher zone levels they are no longer highlighted and have a much smaller font size. Hiding these entirely is simply a matter of unchecking a box in Filtration. Hybrid flasks get a bit of special handling, but are ignored for the most part. Again, this is very easy to change if you're running a build that wants them. Fishing rods, jewels, and divination cards currently get a red border and are substantially enlarged. Uniques are enlarged, but not otherwise altered. Items with 5 or more links or 6 sockets are also enlarged and have a border, a darker background for contrast, and an alert sound. Chromatic items have their text color brightened and background darkened to stand out even if you choose not to hide or dim other normal and magic items. Quality gems and Empower, Enlighten, and Enhance are enlarged and given a teal border. Vol gems are enlarged and given a red border. Support gems are left unchanged, and active skill gems are shrunk. Rare items that should be used in the Chaos or Regal recipes are given a color-appropriate border. Accessories and high-quality items have a brighter border, while regular recipe rares have a partially transparent border to avoid screen clutter or alert fatigue. Things like one-handed weapons, quivers, and shields are displayed normally without borders. Chisel hammers are also displayed normally. Chance bases and crafting bases of the specified base type, and item level for crafting bases but not for chance bases, are given borders but otherwise left unchanged. Other things you might want but will usually skip over, such as accessories and the highest Marikath weapon bases that can drop in a particular zone, are shrunk but otherwise unchanged. Normal and magic items whose base is significantly lower than the zone level are hidden. Those with the base close to the zone level are dimmed and shrunk but still displayed. This is the easiest way to filter even more items if you like. Simply go into Filtration and uncheck the box next to Trash Dimmed in the block group browser. For early game leveling, that is, through Act 1 normal, nothing is hidden or dimmed. However, The highlighting, borders, text color, alert sounds, and enlargement of everything previously discussed still applies. Items that would be hidden or dimmed are merely shrunk, just in case you want something there in the early league. Thanks for watching. I hope this proved helpful, at least a little bit, to those of you new to item filters. Please let me know if you have any suggestions for improving the filter, any questions, or any topics you would like to see a second video about. Thank you very much.